Hello there. Have you ever in your adult life looked in the mirror and thought to yourself, I thought I'd be further ahead by now? If you have, you are not alone. I am so excited to share with you today what has taken me 3 decades to learn. In this video, I will share the one thing that allows you to wanting more, to having more in your life. Hi, my name is Ralph Perez. As a former college instructor, career counselor, and personal growth coach, I have to tell you that old school education is outdated. We all have lived through a broken educational system. In fact, it has been broken for a very long time. In dumbing us down, John Taylor Gatto, a lifelong New York City educator, writes, "The sad conclusion is that compulsory government schooling has nothing to do with education, doing little but to teach young people to conform to the economy and the social order." We are now in the information age. From my experience, the best way to learn today is from someone who has already mastered what it is you want to do. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I came from a very troubling background, one in which my parents, both illiterate, never having gone to formal schooling, we grew up on welfare, and my dad and mom fought all the time, always about the lack of money. My dad never could hold down a job. When I was 10 years old, my dad abandoned our family. Not long afterwards, my family drifted apart, all going our separate ways. My beloved sister ran away from home, dying at the age of 21 in India. My brother committing suicide, overdosing on drugs. Even though I felt the same pain of poverty, same hopelessness they felt, I didn't want to make the same mistake. And so I eventually returned to school to get my bachelor's in psychology and eventually my doctorate in education. I thought that was my ticket out of poverty, but it just wasn't enough. No matter how many jobs I found, how many teaching positions I landed, I couldn't make a decent living. I eventually found a better avenue, and that was to read as many motivational success books that I could devour in a very short period of time. I had to learn to inspire and motivate myself because I was no longer satisfied with just making a living. The job to me was just over broke. I wanted to have a better quality of life. Most likely, you have a similar story, and the point of me telling you this is to let you know that you can and must achieve a better quality of life, like I eventually did. Today, I can say I am blessed and am doing very well in this troubling economy, not worried about living paycheck to paycheck as I did for so many years of my life. I own several condos in this high-priced market in Vancouver, BC, have enough money for retirement, and I'm so much less stressed than I was for the better part of my life. So how did I do it? I found that one thing holding me back was my limiting beliefs. The foundation of limiting beliefs is fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment, fear of poverty, fear of ill health, fear of old age, and the biggest fear of them all, the fear of death. My limiting belief was the fear of poverty. As the saying goes, you are what you think. In other words, I was always thinking of a lack of money, so I attracted having no money in my life. I had to learn to overcome my fears in order to live a life most people only dream of. Here's the thing. I knew where I was, living paycheck to paycheck, and I knew where I wanted to go. I wanted to be successful, have more money in my life. So how did I get there? This is what I learned in order to turn my life around. I learned the 4 C's of success as follows. Number 1, courage. All confidence, all change, and all new things start with courage. Number 2, commitment. If you want more wealth and the next level of life, then you are going to have to commit to it. Number 3, capabilities. Learning new skills. In most cases, you will need to acquire specific capabilities to achieve your goals. Number 4, confidence. Confidence is the belief in oneself and one's powers or abilities. Self-confidence, self-reliance, assurance, the quality of state of being certain. When you have mastered the 4 C's, your self-doubt and inner resistance fades away and the real you is in charge. Once you are in charge, anything is possible. If you have a burning desire to succeed and move up to the next level, you will want a better quality of life, more clarity of thought, more passion and goal-oriented, more ambition and less confusion, more belief in yourself, make better career choices, and of course, make more money. So here's the thing. You know where you are, you know where you want to go, and you know why. All that is left is the how. And I would love to be that how. To help you move up to the next level of success by utilizing my decades of education, training, and experience as an instructor, a career counselor, and a personal growth coach. My goal is to inspire you to take massive action on how to find your true direction and purpose in life that can improve the quality of your life, moving you to the next level of achievement in a faster and more effective way by discovering your higher level capabilities, your 4 C's of success. So, if you want to be the best version of yourself, to move up the ladder to the next level of success, don't be the one to be left behind. Do it now.